There's a quiet panic that bubbles up when someone texts, "Can I come by?" You smile, you say sure, but inside there's a soft electric stress. Not because you dislike the person, often it's the exact opposite, but because the idea of someone in your personal space flips the switch on a part of your brain that values sanctuary. Hating guests, even friends, isn't rudeness, it's boundary management. Home is where many people stop performing. It's where habits are private and the mask comes off. Guests require a version of performance, however small. Offer something to drink, clear a seat, tidy a visible corner, navigate conversation. For people who treasure their inward state, that micro-performance adds up to a big cost. Psychologically, there are a few common threads. Territorial comfort is one. Your home maps to your identity. It holds routines and rituals. When someone enters, even a beloved person, it disturbs that map. The brain registers the change as potential unpredictability, a ripple in a system it relies on for calm. Social energy drain is another. Hosting, even casually, requires social tuning. You have to be present, attentive, and responsive in ways you might not be during a normal visit. For someone sensitive to emotional labor, this is exhausting. The worry isn't about liking people, it's about the aftermath, the quiet that comes after the door closes when you finally have to rebuild your center. Some people also have attachment echoes from the past. Maybe guests in childhood meant criticism, chaos, or obligation. That pattern creates a conditioned emotional response. Visitors equals stress. The adult brain doesn't necessarily rationalize it away, it still reacts. So even if your current life is calm, the nervous system may be on alert when someone crosses your threshold. There's also the sensory and logistical aspect. A lived-in home shows life. Dishes, laundry, stacks of books. For some, those are comforting signposts. For others, they're visual stressors. Hosting feels like putting your private life on display, and that vulnerability can be uncomfortable. What's important to emphasize, people who hate hosting are not antisocial. They often crave meaningful connection, just on their terms. They prefer planned interactions, agreed upon times, neutral spaces, or one-on-one hangouts where their environment doesn't have to change. That's selective intimacy, not avoidance. How do you navigate this if you're the host-averse friend? Boundaries. Say no without guilt. Offer alternatives. Meet at a cafe, schedule a visit when you've prepared, or suggest a short hangout. And for friends, try to understand that refusal rarely equals rejection. There is also empowerment in knowing your pattern. Once you accept that hosting costs you, you can set systems that protect you without cutting people off. Simple things like scheduled hangouts, short visits, or neighborly meetups preserve both your peace and your relationships. So if you feel a flutter when someone asks to drop by, don't be ashamed. Your home is your repair station. Protecting it is not selfish, it's self-care. Tell me, do you prefer friends to come to you, or do you always suggest meeting elsewhere? Share below and subscribe for more psychology that actually explains how we tick.